Who's Magazine and the Literacy Project International main mission: increase literacy, critical thinking, writing, and oral skills of youth through exposing them through a journalistic, assignment-based, real-world experience. Good day to you, Nigeria. I am Madera E. Rogers Henry with the Recycle Challenge and Who's Magazine. This is Who's Magazine. And how can I get my school or organization involved? How does the Who's Magazine program work? Well, if you notice, it's a fairly big magazine. Who's Magazine is an 11 by 17 large format, always done in black and white. Everything that's in here has been done by children, young people, writing. Everything has been done by them. So it's very important to know that the interviews that we come up with, it's part of the program. It's the entire experience. So the way that we're crafting the experience with you in Nigeria is we're looking at it to be either a one-day experience. There's two ways you can participate: a one-day experience, which is up to 4 hours to 6 hours, or a 3-day experience, which includes the same, either 4 hours or 6 hours. Or maybe a 1 to 3 day experience, and that would be it. And from that 1 or 2 days, we gather all the information that was written by youth, and we then get it, and we will then be adding your children to our big issue for next year. This is a 2005 issue that I have. So it's going to be our 15 plus year big issue. We have about 100 pages. That'll be talking recycling, introducing new children from our program. So again, let me restate. The program will be a 1 or 3 day experience. And one of those days we'll have the youth on the Zoom and their parents. We're talking. We even want you to be on so that we can talk about the program, welcome everyone, and explain what's going to be happening for those few days. The next question that was asked is, how many children can participate? Through the one-day experiences, we can take a minimum of 10 students and a maximum of 50 students. Well, the way we're going to structure this is it's going to be an overall magazine day. So we'll have youth that'll be writers, youth that'll be artists, cartoonists. Another question that was asked is, do we work with faith-based organizations or regular schools? Well, what's really exciting is that we've worked with a wide variety of schools or educational or youth empowerment programs, from Girl Scouts to faith-based Christian schools that are geared towards smaller learning or small group learning, to big schools, which are part of the actual school system. So we've been able to work a wide range of clients in our 15 plus years. We in New Orleans have only worked with faith-based organizations. That's where we've had the most consistency. We were with Light Christian Academy that was in the lower 9th ward here in New Orleans, and we were there for over a year. And so being there allowed us to work with the children on cooking with a chef, to being reporters for a news show. Newsroom.
This segment of the show is Real News. I'm Alicia Bettis, and today my colleagues will be covering topics such as bullying is a problem at many schools, but real life for Kareem Hunt. From your news anchor and my colleagues from Licensed Christian Academy, next to this.
For being artists for a Recycle Challenge. And that
artists, designers working with young folks, moms sewing, dads chilling in the back. We got folks layering.
The background on Who's Magazine is as follows. We started in 1998 in a suburb outside of Denver, Colorado, called Commerce City, Colorado. Commerce City, Colorado, we started as a CARENET Americorps program, which
CARENET Americorps program is a program of the United States where we have volunteers who go into communities to help them foster learning.
to serve a year there in the Commerce City area and work with schools in that particular school district. That was the Adams County School
Our programs all encounter youth being the best they can be, creating articles and a wide variety of things for our magazine. This was our first issue for Who's Magazine, and these were our first persons to read them. This issue came out in June 2001. It was sponsored by Hansel Phelps, and it had 38 pages. This is our spring edition of 2002, and it featured a total of 23 pages. This was our 2002 issue for the quarter. We were very excited because we started to get publicity. We had articles on Who's News, on Radio Disney. We sent youth reporters to Ground Zero in New York. We got featured on the news. This was one of our schools that we partnered with that talked about our program, and this one was as well. So we had numerous articles on our program. Hansel Phelps Construction Company, along with J.A. Walker and Associates, sponsored our program for 2 years with a grant. It was our biggest magazine by all of them. We produced this with children and adults. We did the copying. We did everything. It had 100 pages. It was awesome. Whose Magazine plans for the future is to look at a global experience for youth within the United States and continents such as Africa, United Kingdom, and other markets.
as we go along. So the really cool thing is the growth has been amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing what we do for the next 10 years moving forward. And more importantly, if you have any questions or answers, please do let our contact Jane know what your needs are there in Nigeria, and I'll respond back. Sometimes it's going to take me about a week to 2 weeks to get you back a video, but I give you a video because I want you to have more substantial information in addition to having some visuals that go along with it. I thank you so much. This is Madera Rogers Henry.
And if you have any questions, our email is literacyprojectinternational@gmail.com, or look for us on Instagram at Who's Youth Publication.
For the Recycle Challenge and Who's Magazine, a youth publication. I thank you.